Amir Khan and Canelo Alvarez. Canelo feints, throws an overhand right, catches Amir Khan flush. He's knocked out on the floor. One of the most impressive KOs of Canelo's career, but what went wrong in there for Amir Khan?
Well, if you watch the fight closely, you see where Canelo was kind of following him a little bit and letting him go to the right.
Yeah.
And Amir moved the same way the whole fight, right? And Canelo kept throwing the left hook. He threw the right hand to the body a couple times, and one landed, one was close. Distance was a little bit too far away. I think that's why I think he was measuring him. I think he was following him on purpose and letting him go that way. And he finally got the distance and walked him into the overhand right.
Yeah.
That was not a mistake. That was calculated, I believe. That's why I think he's a better fighter now than he was before. I mean, before he fought Cotto, I thought that he was just ordinary. And then when he fought Cotto, he stepped it up a little bit. I mean, he fought a better fight, and he fought better than I ever seen him. And then in this fight, he lost the first 5 rounds, I feel, badly. But the thing is, he was getting a little closer, trying to get the distance, and he finally got the distance, and he feinted. And Amir had made that mistake once before in the fight where he reached with both hands when he feinted him to the jab to the body. And I says, oh, he better not do that again. Yeah. And he did it one more time, and it was over. The thing is, I give him a lot of props. I think he's a better fighter. I think him and Triple G is a real fight now. I'd like to see them both fight like one more fight each, and then get it together. I mean, it's a great fight.
If you were still in Amir's corner, would you have instructed Amir any differently than what he showed on that night, or they pretty much had the right blueprint, but just Amir just had a lapse of concentration at that moment?
I think they had the right plan, but he just had a lapse of thought. Because reaching like that is like a very amateurish move, and he usually doesn't do that, even with me.
I think part of me thinks like he was so worried about the power that he was over
he jumpy. He overanalyzed it instead of just picking the shot off.
Yeah.
He kind of froze a little bit. And he stuck his head up in there, and that was a beautiful shot. Yeah. I mean, that right hand would have knocked out anybody.
Yeah. And that was all of Canelo's weight as well in there. It was a tremendous knockout. Now, the future, you mentioned Golovkin, but I'm hearing that because of the money, they're really, really interested in Manny. Now, I don't know if you've spoken to Manny, but I'm hearing that he's pretty much won his Senate seat. Have you had a chance to talk to him at all? And what do you make of that, I guess, push in that direction?
We've been offered Alvarez, and I didn't say no.
Yeah.
And Manny was there also. Aaron made the offer before he went home. And we talked about it a little bit. And the biggest thing I think I can come up with is that Manny's always done well with big guys. But how big, okay? So now if we fight the fight at 55, I think we have to put a cap on how much he can gain.
Yeah, you got to, because Amir said that he felt that Canelo was 180 pounds the night of the fight. Now, we don't know that. Canelo doesn't weigh in, but he would be a lot bigger than Margarito.
Yes, that's the thing. So if we get
Manny's smaller than Amir.
He's big with catch weights. With coming in, instead of coming in at 60, he likes coming in 55. So if he wants to do that, then we want on the other end that he can only gain more. He can't gain more than 10 pounds.
Yeah.
I mean, so there's a little bit of negotiations that have to be done there, and it's tough negotiations, but it works into a good fight though. I mean, a terrific fight, actually. So, if Mayweather doesn't come to the table, I mean, and stays retired or fights some Conor McGregor or whoever it may be, and Manny wants to fight one more time, that could be the fight.
Yeah.
It's definitely on the table.
Have you heard anything on a rematch with Floyd? I know the lawsuit came to a conclusion, so they're saying that maybe that could happen.
Bob called me the other day at 8 in the morning and said, Freddie, how come you had dinner with Floyd last night? I said,
wait. When did you have dinner with Floyd?
We didn't.
Oh, you didn't? Oh.
So we happened to be in the same restaurant, and we took a picture.
Yeah.
And that's all.
That's it?
We just said, oh, how you doing?
You didn't whisper to him, hey, give my guy a rematch?
No, it wasn't like that. It was just he was out with his friends, I was out with my friends, and we just took a picture, and that was it. But and then Bob wants to know why I had dinner with him. So I was going to tell Bob I'm his new trainer, but no, but it was just a friendly thing because me and Floyd Jr. actually get along pretty well, unless there's a camera around.
Yeah.
Because he wants to sell tickets, and I do too.